Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Jazza Dickens, MTK Golden Contract finalist. In just 2 nights' time. Second time of asking as well. You must be pretty excited.
I am. Still excited. I'm still sexy as ever, so I can't wait.
Well, that was never in doubt. Unfortunately, the fight the first time around was in doubt and was eventually postponed, of course, because yourself and Derry Matthews both contracted COVID-19. But at the time, you were asymptomatic. You didn't feel anything was wrong. Was that still the case? Did you get ill later on, or were you fine all the way through?
Yeah, well, I went and took another test when I got home. I had the flu, that was it really. I took another test when I got home, and that said I was positive as well. And then I went and took a pregnancy test as well, just to make sure, and that came up positive. But still nothing. Still got to make weight, haven't I? So I can't be having a baby right now.
Yeah, it's not the right time in your life for the first child.
No, it's not.
But yeah, so you just had kind of flu-like symptoms and then recovered pretty quick back in the gym.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But when I got home, as soon as I got home, my girl, she came with us to fight. She never had it. She tested negative, and then she tested positive. But she got sick a few days later. She must have called it off being Derry, so she went to the hospital with it, said it was really bad, you know. People in there, she said people looked like you were dying on the ward, it was horrendous and all that, so I don't know, maybe I was just super fit, and I'm really confident, because if I was in the shape of my life then, and I had the coronavirus, whatever, and now I'm in the shape of my life even more now, I feel like how confident I feel.
What has the extra time before the fight given you the time to do? Like, I spoke to Ryan Walsh earlier today. He got some different sparring in that he might not have been able to secure before the first fight. Bit of extra time to prepare. Has it been similar for you?
Yeah, well, the main thing for me is mentally. Mental. Me and Georgie both said it just didn't feel like it was. I don't know, last time I was there physically, but there was just something, I don't know, it just felt like when we weren't supposed to fight. Something Georgie said to me, Georgie said, did you feel that all along, that we just felt like it weren't going to come off or something or something? I said, I felt that, George, yeah, but I was being positive about it, and it was just something that I don't know what it was, but this time, I'm in a different place mentally. I'm physically there more than last time, but this time I'm there mentally, so I just feel unstoppable, to be honest. I just feel so strong, so grateful and so blessed. Yeah.
And something I said to Ryan earlier, with him being WBO #1, your IBF #3, whoever wins this won't just get the golden contract itself, but you've got to be looking at a world title shot next.
Yeah, well, we're fighting for this ranking, aren't we? My belt's on the line, but we're fighting for this ranking, and what are these belts all about? They're about the ranking, aren't they? So we're fighting for this ranking.
And the WBO champion at the moment is Emmanuel Navarrete from Mexico. Have you seen much of him? Do you know much about him?
No, I've never seen him. I don't watch boxing, so I've got no reason to watch him, you know.
Well, you got the reason that you might end up fighting him next, but apart from that...
Next year.
I'm guessing you're focusing purely on Ryan Walsh at the moment.
Yeah, that's the point.
But it does make the fight even more important than it would otherwise have been. The fact that, you know, like you say, you're fighting for his WBO #1 ranking. You're already closed in on a world title shot yourself. Do you embrace the kind of added incentive? You don't seem like you're feeling the pressure so far.
Oh, I don't think about much other than fighting. You know, there's not much more that I think about other than the fight, because it's just all smoke and mirrors. When you say Navarrete, then unless you're fighting Navarrete, you're not fighting Navarrete unless you, as we found out last time, unless you get in them rings and the referee calls you to the centre of the ring and says go back to the corner and we wait for the belt. That's when you know it's on. Anything other than that in boxing isn't 100%. You don't get paid for anything other than that, you know. So that's with boxing. I don't focus on nothing apart from what's actually happening. I've learned that the hard way. You know what I mean? There's been many times when I've been promised this, promised that. Not that I'm bitter, or I just realised that you have to get things nailed on in boxing before it's finally achieved. You know what I mean? it's a mad business, then. You know, like with the government and all that now, no professional boxer is going to get a grant because it's just like it's a one-man business. You know what I mean? Everyone's in it for themselves. So that's what I think about it. Why watch him or him or him? I just think fuck them all. I'll just watch me and do my best.
This main event on Wednesday night makes me thankful that I don't write previews for Boxing News anymore, because splitting the two of you would be immensely difficult. And not just because I like you both. It is a really, really tough fight to call. I mean, you won't agree because you think you're going to win, obviously, but anyone out there neutral would say this is a 50-50 fight, the very definition of. What is going to be the difference in your mind between the two of you on the night? Where do you think you've got the advantages that will make the difference?
After a fight, I'll come down to yours and paint your fence if you want. Yeah, as I said before, my confidence is just so high. My strength, where I'm at right now, how I've done everything, how I can make the weight and all that, everything just comes down to I've never been in this position. You know what I mean? I thought last time, well, I was last time. I'd never been in that position last time when I was supposed to fight. But luckily, it's been prolonged and I'm in an even better position. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's why I am Golden Contract Champion. Because I've already seen it in here. And you have to see it in here to believe it in here, to hold it in here.
You're kind of quite similar, though, in that you've had quite similar journeys. You've both been avoided. You've both been around a long time. You've both succeeded at British level already. He's a switch hitter. You're a southpaw. Both been said by other fighters that you've got awkward styles, and now you're going up against each other. You seem to get on very well as well.
I am for.
Oh, did you get that?
Yeah. No, I never got none of it. Sorry, Dan.
Nice
my dad's phoning me because I've been naughty in school, so he said I'm going to be grounded if I don't get in for 4 o'clock.
Well, once you take your test, you'll kind of be grounded anyway, won't you? You'll be in isolation.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying, Dan, we've had similar journeys.
Yeah, so you've both been avoided quite a lot. You've both proven very good fighters at domestic level, but you still found it hard sometimes to secure fights. Yeah. He's a switch hitter. You're a southpaw. Other opponents have said you're both awkward in the past. Do you feel kind of an affinity with Ryan Walsh, a similarity between the two of you?
Yeah, I do see. Like, I'm both hard working on pros. You know what I mean? We've both got that in common as well. So, I do see a lot of similarities. Yeah, I do feel like he's had the better success after this level. And I also feel like I have fought the better opposition. I've gone on to fight for world titles. I know what it's like. I can visualize to fight for the world title, you know. And so yeah, we both got strengths and both got weaknesses, you know. And they both manage and capitalise on the other person's weaknesses and their own strengths the most.
Do you think it'll be more of a chess match or a dog fight or a bit of both?
Sure, you're gonna watch the fight, aren't you? You're gonna watch the fight. You're gonna see.
I was hoping you might.
What do you think? What do you think? That's the main thing here.
I think it'll be more of a chess match, especially early on. I think it might end up becoming more of a dog fight towards the end, but I think early on there'll be a lot of feints, a lot of movement, trying to second guess each other. You know, try and provoke the other guy into leading.
It sounds like it's a good fight, Dan, already. You've captured my imagination.
I've done what you're doing. I've already seen it in my head.
You've sold the fight, then?
It cuts off before they announce the decision, though, so I don't know who's going to win. But I'll wake up at that point in a cold sweat. No, I am genuinely really looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to it the first time around, and the postponed versions come around a lot quicker, and everyone's still kind of talking about Dubois and Joyce, and we've got another big fight just a few days later. It's brilliant. Oh, I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
Just weird talking, that's all it was.
Well, no, I could see you moving your mouth and nothing was coming out, but maybe you were just mumbling. I'm not sure. I thought I'd muted it by accident. Yeah, it's a really exciting fight. Everyone's really looking forward to it. Probably not as much as you, because you seem like you're really psyched up for it. But does it make it kind of even more exciting, the fact that it was postponed the first time, that you were so close then it didn't happen? You've had another kind of 2-3 months to look forward to it.
Not really, yeah, no, not really. The fight that was the fight that didn't happen. So that's gone. Do you know what I mean? That's gone. When I started again, I refreshed. I have to refresh because to go and do the work that I done last time again, I had to let that go. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't hold on to that. I couldn't say like couldn't be bitter. I couldn't hold on to it. So I just had to let that go, and that's where I'm at now. I'm in a new camp, new fight, new opponents. That's where I'm at.
And,
But I am very excited.
and although you don't look past your opponent to future fights, do you allow yourself to at least think a little bit about what a win here will do for your career overall? You know, the
Of course, yeah.
contract, the future possibilities, winning live in a main event on Sky as well.
Yeah, I visualise fighting for the world title after this fight. I visualise, you know what I mean? How can I achieve something? How can I bring it into existence if I don't actually know what I want? You know what I mean? How can I actually go and do what I want to do to Ryan Walsh if I can't see it happening? How can I land these combinations on him if I haven't seen these before? You know what I mean? I go over these combinations in my head thousands and thousands and thousands of times a day. So I visualize a lot. I visualize what life's going to be like. I visualize what's going to be like going home to my family, going from the champion. Visualize getting to make my community proud, my ma proud, my dad proud, my family proud. So yeah, visualize all these things, man.
That's brilliant stuff. Well, let's hope those visualizations become a reality on Wednesday night.
Yeah, no. They already are. They already are.
Brilliant.